Hi, this is week 6, Earth Science. Hope everyone is having a great week so far. Today we are discussing the Worth of Water video by the National Geographic, which really I could relate to a lot, giving the experiences with water issues and tribes and just some other important details. Water is something that we all need, but it's easy for us to take for granted. I don't think a lot of us think about it when we're showering or drinking out of our faucets or anything else. Here on the reservation, we have really great tap water, so it's something that's easy to take for granted if we allow ourselves to. It's so I want to talk about one of the major causes of water crisis. Like in the video, it's pollution and overuse. A lot of industries, agriculture, and even in our daily activities, they're depleting and contaminating water sources. This doesn't just impact humans, but it devastates ecosystems and wildlife. And for example, in the Pacific Northwest, where I live, I live in Oregon, but where I live right now, the removal of the dam, like for the Klamath tribe, like not where I live now, but for the Klamath tribe in southern Oregon, the removal of their dam, it's been there for years, but it's been significant in helping to restore the natural water flow and helping the salmon populations. It's really important because salmon are a keystone species here, and they've been part of our, ancestors and traditions for many, many, many generations. And their health reflects the health of the entire ecosystem, which is us, and everything else, really. It's crazy how far you can go into, like, kind of, I don't want to call it a rabbit hole, but it's a kind of a rabbit hole of how one thing, like a butterfly effect, one thing affects something else and something else and something else. It's like salmon. I've also seen the effects of the water crisis firsthand when I lived in Florida for some years. They would have the red tide, and it was a huge issue, like when we would drive to the beach, or like we were close to the beach. So when we drove further towards the beach, we couldn't breathe. Like you get this cough, like you were having breathing issues, and it would affect us firsthand for sure. I think that would, like, affecting the air quality and it caused like the death of fish, like many, like hundreds and thousands of fish along the, like, you would just see them floating along the bank everywhere. And also the manatees. It was really sad to see and experience it firsthand. It really showed how connected we are to our water systems, considering we would physically get sick and not be able to breathe because of a pollutant. Or I still probably need to research the red tide more, but whatever was happening in the water affected us as humans. So it was intense. As for the trustworthiness of the video, I think even though that it's sponsored by the dishwasher detergent, I think that the information was solid and supported by kind of common knowledge, because a lot of what I heard in the video was, I don't know if it's common knowledge, because a lot of people don't care to learn about water, but I guess how I grew up and where I grew up, it's always been an important thing to us and for us. But I feel like everything that was spoke about in the video is pretty solid and factual to me. It's reliable, and science-based content seemed reliable, and it's probably a good thing to cross-check it and check the information. I have a problem with that sometimes. I don't always cross-check information. I definitely should start doing that more often than not. Overall, the video made me more aware of how critical it is to protect our water resources, not just for us, but for the entire ecosystem, for the animals, for the salmon, other wildlife that depend on it. I'm looking forward to listening to everybody else's videos and seeing their thoughts on it. And I hope I covered everything. I tried. All right, everyone have a great week.